Very well. As far as we know, this is Midjourney. It creates great pictures. It's so cool to work with. But in this episode, we're gonna talk about another technology called the image generation of ChatGPT. Our episode is gonna revolve around this. Like, these are the top images of this week of Midjourney. You see that? And these are the top images of this week of Sora or ChatGPT's image generation. You see, what is the deal with it? You've got ChatGPT. Well, it is capable of creating images for you as well. Well, the images used to be crap, but these days you can actually get good images. So, for example, this is the prompt: a cute dog standing, blah, blah, blah. All right, so it's cool. You see this? These are the images created by ChatGPT. See, so cool. This one, wow. You see that? Well, these are the images. You see that? Super realistic. This actually new image generator of ChatGPT is absolutely amazing and so realistic in some situations. So let's compare them together. First of all, they both can create great images. Actually, both are great. We can't say which one is better, but they each have some distinguishing characteristics with which we're gonna get acquainted. So first of all, ChatGPT is like a painter. Okay, and like when it comes to stylization and these kinds of things, it works perfectly well. Okay, so you see this, like these creative, weird images. Okay, you see that? You see, the more I zoom in, the more and better details we see. For example, this one. You see the details? Wow. It is absolutely great, isn't it? Well, the thing is, like, look at it like a creative partner. On the other hand, ChatGPT, or let's just call it GPT because, well, we don't chat with it, do we? So, the other one, GPT, is like a graphic designer matched with a developer. It is precise, it understands your prompt perfectly well, and when it comes to writing texts, it performs greatly well. Like, can you imagine? Let me show you you see, the exact text has been given to it, right, by the prompt. You should make it so free accounts can generate a video a day. That's stupid, I didn't get it. Let's see another one. You are just a man. So you see, this is the language. Oh my God, it's another language. Well, the deal is the text is, let's say, comprehended perfectly well. This one. This is again another language, okay? Good. Oh yes. A cat on the streets that is sad, holding a sign that says, "I'm starving, press the heart to give me a treat." You see, the exact text is in the picture. It works perfectly well when it comes to texts. Or for example, let's see another one. For example, that one was German. Let's find another one. For example, what does it say? It says, "The mysterious hacker standing in the dark cyberpunk style alley, blah, 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 blah. Check your settings and security settings. You have set your account to public. Protect your privacy." All right. And as you see, the text is the same. So when it comes to creating billboards and posters and the likes, you're going to need this. It doesn't make any mistakes. You see, even this is like Russian, I guess. And the alphabet, I think, is right. Not sure, but I guess it has to be. You see that? But when it comes to the comprehension of English text, it works perfectly well. Perhaps not that much in other languages, but it does work perfectly well in English, and it's going to soon. So, the second characteristic of ChatGPT is when it comes to creating super realistic images. Now, check this one out. The fingers, the toes, the details of the room, absolutely admirable. For example, this one, the fingers. Wow. When it comes to realistic characters and like people, it works perfectly well. So if you give it an image to include in this, it will work perfectly well. You see, like these four, I did not even, like I cannot tell the difference. It's the same. You see, characters of famous psychopath from famous films and TV series, Batman, Hannibal Lecter, Jack Nicholson, and the guy from Psycho, the Psycho. Even he didn't mention the name of that guy from the Psycho, and he like understood it. Why does it understand prompts well? Because it's ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is great when it comes to on the comprehension of prompts. So at the end, I can say depending on what you want, it's probably logical to go with GPT. For example, in here, you need to write exactly what you want. You see, in this one, for example, in Midjourney, images are much more creative, and you see, you need to explain a lot. Your prompt needs to be precise. But in here, the prompt is very short, isn't it? Or this one, in generation of realistic characters, it's confused. Smiling cat wearing sunglasses, blah blah. Let's see. You see that? Once we send it to Midjourney, and the second time to ChatGPT or Sora. Of course, Sora is the same as ChatGPT. You see now, the images you see here are the ones we can create in ChatGPT. They're not different, but this is another platform, let's say, a different platform. It's actually easier for us to use. It's now generating it. We can turn it into a video as well, there. So, this is Midjourney. It's cool, actually. Let's also go with the default ones. We reset everything, change this to 7 and create it. Well, let's just compare the last models. And this one takes a while, actually. And it only gives you 2 versions. Like the other one gives you 4, but this one gives you 2. The other thing about GPT-4, which is great, is that give it 2 images and then tell it to like match the materials, for example, or include one of the materials in the other. Yeah, you see how cool it is? Let's see the other one. Both are cool. But when it comes to like more complicated prompts, like for example this one, well, we can't do that and there. Let's go with Sora again, see what it did. This is Sora. More simple and basic. Sora is like more simple and more precise. You can do more complicated things with it. So Midjourney is great for concept art, for old-fashioned, and GPT-4 is great for posters with text, for packaging, photography much better. And for times when you want to create images, for example, you send it your product and you say, okay, so create the same thing for me. This one, for example, does anyone even read these at a like if you read it, or read it, I don't know. So, or for example, a name of a product and then turn it into something else, for example. I set the text to photorealism 2. Both of them are good, but I would say GPT. It creates great skin tones, as you see. As I said, it creates great skin tones, and check this out. Of course, the quality resolution is not high enough, but Midjourney creates great light flares. Like they both have their own characteristics. For example, it also creates a yellow highlight. For example, check this one out. It's so realistic. It understands the prompt better, of course, and if you want to have a general comparison to, let's say, which one we use for what, this chart is going to be helpful. First of all, if you want an emotional story, use Midjourney. If you want brand mockups, ChatGPT. If you want readable text, obviously GPT. If you want a fantasy world, Midjourney. Packaging design, GPT. Book cover art, Midjourney. Of course, if you want to write a precise prompt, ChatGPT. Fast iteration. It's wrong actually, you need to use Midjourney for this. AI prompt creativity, both actually. But GPT understands prompts a bit better. And then mood and texture, Midjourney. In mood, of course, but in texture, GPT performs better. And that's it. Now let's go with a prompt which has been in one of them, in the other one, and the other way around as well. For example, this one. An extremely unremarkable iPhone. Well, of course, this is not how we write prompts in Midjourney, but let's just do it. Also, a very cool picture of Midjourney, whose prompt we're going to use in ChatGPT. I think ChatGPT will understand the prompt of Midjourney, but not the other way around. Well, for example, this seems cool. It's cool because it's real itself, but all around it is abstract. I'll copy this, give it to ChatGPT, see what we'll do. All right. I'm telling you, it's not different. Whether we go with Sora or GPT itself, it doesn't matter because the sources are the same, only the platforms are different. You'll get the same thing. All right, so where's the previous one? Oh, I got confused. I gave this, yes, to Midjourney. Let's see what it did. Let's keep it there. Bloody hell. First of all, it's not Walter White. As I said, it doesn't work well with characters, real characters. Here, the word Walter White has been mentioned, but there's no Walter White. But the sudden selfie is somehow there. But it does have that realistic mood. Now, is it playing Minecraft? No. Is it in prison? Is it that? No, it's not that. It's just realistic and that's it. It gave me something. It's cool, but it's not that, is it? On the other hand, this we also gave to GPT. Let's see if it did. Wow, not bad. It is cool, isn't it? Let's compare them. wow, it is cool. Of course, like all around it is normal actually, but this one is much more artistic. The one from Midjourney is definitely better, but the ChatGPT one is not bad either. So I can say they both have, like, again, I'm gonna say they both have the distinguishing features, but they're both good. You just need to use them in the right situation.